Akers trying to battle his way through. Did it.
Tempo. Can they get their hands on the ball? Just take a couple of marks, get the game to catch up.
Been able to push across and be third man up.
Jordan Boyd, Akers.
To Dunkley, hard on the boundary. Squaring kick for Cameron. Akers in front.
And find the inside 50 target.
Payne into the middle. McCluggage couldn't take it.
Trying to go through the middle, but this is stuff that they weren't doing in the middle.
Wrapped up. Cottrell feeds it wide. Another dangerous ball. Curnow! How many times have we said it's been enormous? Akers has been good. Flicks it to Paddy Cripps.
Bounce, gives to Newman. Spots the three-man Akers at half-back. Gets it back. Here's Campbell.
Gibcus quite connecting with the handball. Akers shrugs the tackle.
What was going on? Saad didn't know. Dusty around the corner, won't get the strength from the kick. Akers.
Go with a penetrating wide ball. Newman. Grimes. Broken up by Akers. Ball stays in. Heat again. Baker, I'm not sure there was advantage. Ends up in the hands of Akers.
Centre half forward, McKercher belted it away from Cottrell.
Desperate to defend, but that's 3 50-metre penalties against North Melbourne already, and Blake Akers makes that 6 unanswered goals for the Blues. So it's the Blues who extend their lead to start the second half.
Curtis caught by Saad, hand pass taken by Marchbank. Off to Akers.
Not keen to get it at his feet, but Lazzaro's done well to Simpkin.
Needs to get rid of it, does so to Powell. Awkward kick, Akers.
To try and get on the scoreboard quickly. Akers, though, with other plans which he wants to execute. But I don't think was really ready and couldn't do a lot with it, so they've done pretty well to get into the clear. Akers off his wing. But needed a bit of help to get the ball back and a second chance. But again...
Played to Koning deep forward for 5 minutes.
Akers. And this time he prevails, Curnow.
This is what separates the great work from De Koning. That's just a quality hit out that gives Akers a look at it now.
Brayshaw, De Koning. Leaves him a little fragile.
To Carlton, and that's been the impressive part from Freo. The pressure that they've put on. Even
straight up the chimney. Cripps knew how to play it. O'Meara cops the wrap-around tackle from Akers. And
elite half volley pickup, and then he works hard to present again.
Well done, Boyd. Down to Akers. Inside 4 minutes remaining. Crafty kick for Curnow. One more, and they might be out here, but Akers doing what good wingmen do these days.
He's having a good year, this fella.
Oh.
Half Irishman, so he's going to go
yes.
Michael Annie got the job in Kent.
It was all designed for Charlie. Cook. Worrell helped by Michael Annie. Here's a wingman. Here's Akers.
Brownie. Brownie. Kingy thrown up the game plan. He's got the almanac. He's left Blake Akers, as David King called beautifully, free. The great thing about...
Now they can get into some rhythm. Callahan's kick was left them vulnerable potentially to turn over, and that's what is going to materialise here. Set up a chase. Akers is tailing in where we know he's left side. Great effort from Akers. Kennedy again having a big second term. Akers popping and hoping. And Brown back to Perryman. They reload. Ward, no they don't. Wasn't going to let Charlie back at it. Cottrell to the inside. On the charge, Akers. Ash sliding into trouble. Akers.
Good news to the body.
The running of Holmes, although the kick dropped a bit short for Ollie Dempsey. The Carlton crowd love that from Blake Akers. This time on the wing, courtesy of the Newman spoil. And now an Akers kick, and he was on the same wavelength as Mackay. Possessed. I don't know what they did to him when he was on the sidelines in the first 4 weeks, but whatever it was sensational, and we all need a bit. He didn't quite go the journey, so that's why it dropped short. Cowan did the initial defending. Patrick Cripps was thinking exactly the same, I'm sure. Akers gets dragged out.
When they're required to be played.
Akers got through and out the other side. Oh, it's a goal! They couldn't, could they?
that particular occasion. That's an unbelievable goal. Yeah, he's broken 2 tackles, 3 tackles. We haven't seen a tackle broken all day. The Cats have made them stick.
They can't believe what they're seeing all of a sudden. Hewitt's entry. Bodies go. Akers again. He provides the magic. Blake Akers, what a beauty.
Cripps has been enormous in the middle.
The crowd just came alive again, Kingy.
They just come back. Hutto called them back.
Was over the top, side bottom kept it alive. Dangerous handball, putting Noble under immediate pressure here. Carlton have got him wrapped up in the tackle. Akers did really well.
Looked like he tried to shrug that tackle there, John Noble. Once you do that, that's your prior opportunity gone.
Boyd's there as well. Oscar Elliott back to Bobby. And Akers.
Have a look at the goalkeeping.
Myercheck.
Warming up there, the sub. So umpire calls play on. The kick didn't have the height in it. Akers able to cut it off. Somehow got the handball away to Elliott. Elliott back, gobbled up there by Akers.
On the ball.
Advantage. He takes advantage. Was it really?
Side bottom keeps it alive. From the boundary line, got it to the square. Akers.
Out. His teammate McGovern. Little kick. Blues come clear. Akers. Told to go by the umpire. De Koning's got to run at this, and he's got the mark as well. He got separation.
Going to run out of time here, though. The Blues once again secure on half back. Akers back inside. Very wide. Akers.
Pickett there with him. Chincotta. Akers. That's very well done.
What about the kick from Akers? So the defender, Curnow, couldn't spoil on that occasion. Akers was, though. He was able to do it. Little handball McVie and a deliberate fumble by Mark.
Rubs a kick out of defence. Akers. Hand pass to Cottrell. Cottrell dance steps around Gawn. To Akers again. Curnow.
It's a good effort. Very good effort. Impressive.
Pickett towards Petrarca. Got the sit at the back. Well played by Akers. Held his ground in front. Cottrell needs to rush it and does. Great bit of defending here from Akers. To Neil Bullen. Back to Billings on the bounce. His kick smothered by desperate Akers.
Kennedy immediately on the wing. Akers, such a crucial linking player. Good ball inside, and look at that. This normally, they don't allow you that free-flowing movement. And when you get Curnow in this position, Rampy does give up.
It's a staggering record. One of the last 10. Warner having another good night. Back to McInerney, gets spun 3 times, holding the ball.
So Blake Akers let it go, went back and got it again.
Play on.
And he plays on.
The smart Hodgie.
He's going to have a shot at that every day of the week. You would have been the same.
No, I said fair enough. Akers.
Looks like he's recovered from that issue last week. McGovern, Kennedy on the spread to Akers, takes a good mark, plays on, athletic. Couple to the Blues through Williams and Owies. Walsh ignored Kemp because he had the further option that Kingy was alluding to.
Just battling the win at the moment.
Akers, athletic on the 1-2. He runs out of room. He's good enough to get it. Witts does well out of the ruck. Akers sneaks. Zach wants him to come at him. Maybe he should go for home the way he's kicking them. Long driving ball. Small man at the back of the pack. Akers, he's claimed it. Akers for a first of the afternoon. Steers it home. Carlton squeeze out a touch again.
Walters has been subbed off. Howie, he's only had the one disposal, so a quiet afternoon for him. That is a tactical sub. Jake Rogers is on for him. Game number 5, so he makes his way onto the ground.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. Just throw something different.
Just after the foot, he gives it to Sard. Here they go again, the Blues. Akers, they've got some run in the legs. Back inboard. Walsh. Akers. Now Cowan.
No one wearing the same jumper anywhere near it. Dumps it to the outer side. Akers did really well.
Outside.
Blake Akers, good spot.
It's danger time for Carlton.
Nice one-on-one mark for Akers. Quick back to Zerk Thatcher. 9 minutes left. If they concede here, do this. Burgoyne went to ground, but 4 unanswered. Just exceptional. Exceptional set shot kicking. Minutes remaining. Akers. Williams takes the mark. Huge in this term, Chincotta. Akers. Mackay. Fogarty. Akers. And De Koning is... Goldstein's been really important, although he wasn't able to release that.
Defended Kolodjasny. Support from Guthrie was spectacular.
Paid, and it might work this here for the Cats. Atkins has taken strongly in a tackle.
Keeps it locked in. Cowan back to Akers. Straightens neat ball. Inside out. Hammers the ball long and deep. Here they come, the fly, and a great mark, Akers. So Akers from directly in front. Looking for Carlton's 8th, and he's got it.
A bit of a feature out of the game. I used to like a bit of carry on the mark.
Yep, they're all different types. And immediately too, trying to hold them all off. Picked up in the end by the desperate Akers. Handball was to...
Cleverly to Clark. Chopped off by Akers. Work. Now it doesn't. Because the goalkeeper was there in Blake Akers.
If you go back on that passage, Ben Miller's intercept the spoil at half-back.
Rioli's kick's not great, but they tidy it up.
Kazitsky's handball partly smothered by Akers. Stripped of it. Chera. Akers. Cowan.
Successful. Ralph Smith went, but Holland went better. Akers, the linking Cripps. Back to Akers. Akers, good pressure. Brown's kick a little sloppy. Off the instep, a little bit slippery out there. Akers and Cripps combining. Akers under pressure, finds a way.
Game going up a notch. Akers sets himself, will come over the top with a spoil. Finds it on the deck, really clever paddle.
Cowan. Exciting. Cowan. Akers. Finds Cripps.
And wins it himself. Flips it back to Akers. Nice kick to Hollands. And Hollands can escape to Akers.
Possessions in the quarter. This quarter they're up by 50.
Wow, what a turnaround. That is the numbers.
Someone like Paddy Cripps.
Wouldn't have been a lot of fun. I wouldn't have thought, Joel, you'd be trying to get off. Adam Goods played a bit of that role for a while. And
turns back onto the left. McMullen couldn't quite hang on. Shrugs away from Walsh. Ripped off his boot by...
Just about marked by Owies. Picks it up to Akers. If he bends at home, the Blues are back on. They're back within 2 goals from nowhere.
Disposals, his first goal. But that's a quality snap when you think about where it is on the field, the pressure, the time.
William Jones again this afternoon. Oh, there's danger in all of that. Great. Looking at here. To Poulter. Scrambling high ball. Akers eyed it all the way and didn't flinch. Takes the mark, and now Wiedering tries to... already taken a hanger. McRae, a little slider forward out of the hands of Gallagher. And Akers is there again. Down towards the AFL logo. Good big turn through the fingertips of De Koning, basically hurled out from McRae to Akers. Another possession. Mackay. Kemp just short of Holland. Did well to grab it to Akers. Back kick for Sanders. Tracked down by Cowan. Had good insurance at the back. And now Akers, just a little high, but Chincotta did well, didn't flinch, takes the mark. Back to Akers. They press again, the Blues. It's set up. Which one? Curnow. And there's 3 Blues. They really fight over the same footy. They had the scouts. Although Akers was cornered, has to trust the left. It's a pretty well-weighted ball for Newman, who put in front of him. Little Piercer. Akers is there, and he cut off the lead from...
Caught, handball away. Hanson Jr. slung the full 720 by Akers. Curnow in a 1-on-2. Beat them both really by getting it to ground. Akers, Cripps.
Farmed a little handball back to Elliott. A little bit too hot to handle, and Akers. He's had a remarkable year. That's a brave kick. Opens up the corridor. Akers, can they get a score from this? Not a great kick. Darcy Moore. Oh, brilliant.
Martin at the front. Akers bounces through.
Akers to their football club. He's done that so many times. No doubt if Vitale had his time again, close the distance, have to defend first.
And he sold it on Camp and off the outside of the boot. The touch just wasn't quite there, but gee, there was a lot good about it.
That was unbelievable.
Hawks have a chance again. Nash with the flip up to Ambrosio. This is Akers now made, and Chol has two to deal with here. And, yep, well done. Akers flying out of defence. Carlton deep down to Akers, who can jump up, and that's a very strong grab. Blake Akers. They didn't kick one in the second quarter. They have something to show early in the third.
But a positive start nonetheless.
Came from an element of risk as well. That kick that came back into the inside off half back there, which
huge risk.
Which I think the sun was probably the biggest issue there that it got.
So now it's Newman. Akers so proficient above his head. Scrimshaw cops some heat, and it's turned up in a more searing fashion. Back to Warple, to full forward. Gunston backing back almost. Akers puts the head down. Has to release it soon.
They want a good start on the road. Zach Williams threw the boot at it. Jaden Hunt with a kick out to the defensive 50 and fed it inboard. Kennedy, great chain of handballs. The finish not quite there, but Akers on the goal line. Elijah Hollands now to a one-on-one. Important kick. Gaff slipped over. Akers stood tall.
Yeah, it's slippery out there, and a couple of almost the half-forward flanks on this near side. It's very...
29. Big difference. This team to Walsh has to play on. Away to Akers. Forward pocket. Got creative. Volleys it up. Top of the square. And over the top, Durden.
Got there to compete. Knocked it to ground. Yo went and got it. Akers went and got him.
Yo taking them on. Trying to feed it back through. Blues just not giving an inch. Right to the very last second.
Kennedy. Centering ball. Akers under it. Wanganeen Miller just needs to get a hand to it. He couldn't. So Akers with a relatively simple shot, just a 30-metre squirted the handball back out to Steele. Steele into the pocket. Nicely done. Akers saved. Took it away, Sinclair. Battle. The smother.
Find it fast.
Lord to Cripps. Uses his left. Akers. New contact was coming.
Straight back on the ground, in the middle of the ground. Gets the stoppage. You got to think of...
Carlton must seize every opportunity it can. In a time of need, as he's done before, Akers delivers, and there is a bit of fights in the Blues. Hollands, Lord, Akers, could he do it again? You bet!
Pull it out. They've got to try and break that 50-metre line, I feel, by bringing their forwards up, those small forwards that we've spoken about. Try and run it.
4 3/4 minutes. Akers takes off. Newman.
Clark under pressure. Filippo gets on the end of it. Needed to get a quick left.